When do you think, like, there was a point in your career, with great respect for you, where you were like the punchline of a lot of
Yeah,
jokes,
yeah, yeah.
and then I feel like it came back around where like it wasn't funny anymore.
Yeah, a friend of mine had said something kind of funny. He said, to make fun of Carrot Top is kind of hack
Mm.
because, because it used to be, it's funny, but now 36 years doing it, it's kind of like you can't really quite make that much fun of you because you've been successful 36 years. So you kind of,
Yeah.
you're finally allowed to go to the barbecue, But for many years, and I think it was because when I first started out, people, I worked for years. I just came on the scene, and people thought that I was an overnight, hit, especially doing something different with the props, and they just wanted to not like, well, not everybody. That was what I used to what survived me through all the poking fun of days. Was my mom would always have when I was a kid, even I get picked on at school for having red hair and freckles and skinny. um, I would say, everyone's making fun of me. Who's making fun of you? I said, so and so. Consider the source. And
Mm.
so that's always been a big thing for me in my life, considering the source of where it's coming from. So, the comics or people that were making fun of me weren't people that I would really give a two rats about because they weren't, like Jay Leno loved me and Bill Maher loved me and Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. They're all friends of mine, so
Yeah.
they respected me and loved me, and that was more important that they enjoyed me and appreciated my style of comedy more than some guy living in Arkansas that just pissed off that Carrot Top's on the Tonight Show again.
Right.
There's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, it's like with anything, with any kind of art. I think you just try to please the people that are your fans. Whether it's in music or sports. I mean, people hate Tom Brady. Well, you know what? A lot of people love him. So it's always you're gonna have haters, and you're always gonna have no matter what you're in.
I feel like if Tom Brady joined us right now
Yeah.
for a conversation, you'd be like, man, it's really hard to dislike this guy.
Yeah, well, Tom Brady, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course. I mean, I think that's like that with anybody, though. There's been people that I was like, I'm not sure, and then I would meet him somewhere at a party, or we meet him at a red carpet, and I'm like, that guy was really, really sweet, really
Yeah.
cool. So, yeah,